Hi all, Pi here, and we're back with KOTOR 2, and, Dirt Pie. It's a little bit like a Sin Pie, but derpier. I'm sorry, bad puns.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Can
you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Krea's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. So basically that is how the dev team worked in warning you when you're about to go into a dangerous area. Though, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about this one in particular. I have not managed to die in this room yet, and all the times I've played through this game. Or at least if I have, I don't remember. So, let's see if I break that streak. I keep reaching for my force powers, and they're not there. I've played too much KOTOR 1. I just played KOTOR 1 2 times. One dark side, one light side. And gosh dang, I miss my force powers.
It is fate, but it is there.
What the hell? What are you doing? I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it is coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly re-establish your connection with the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Heck yeah. Come here. Quit shooting at me. I didn't think I was in any real trouble. Words. Difficult. Boop. And I have 3 points remaining. I'm gonna put one in computer and one in repair. Maybe I should dump them all into repair. Yeah, I'm gonna dump them all into repair. Okay. You know, these all look really tiny on a computer screen. Which is weird. You would think things would look larger being closer up, but whatever. Stun Droid is going to be the most useful for the moment, since I can't get the healing abilities yet. Yeah. Ta-da! I have rediscovered the Force. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's equip that stealth field generator. I do not expect to do well here, because while I do have some stealth ability, it is basically nothing. Ah, yes. And see, that actually works like it's supposed to, which is so nice. Because in the first game, it's like this weird lightning-ish mesh over the top of your character model. and it's not supposed to look like that. Well, it's like that on the PC. Obviously on the Xbox it's fine. Nope, nope, failed. I failed! But I can do this anyway. Override switch, activate switch. Booyah. And now everybody's friendly. Yay, more healing. Now, I could go and destroy all these droids anyway, but I don't want to. Why are my feet disappearing? Tea. Green tea with honey and lemon, for those who were curious what I'm drinking. It is good for the voice. And good for the soul. I don't know, maybe. It is very soothing. Like, I will say that. It is very soothing. I am in full Zen mode right now, as you can tell. I'm practically ascending. Maybe it's just the lack of sleep and I'm about to pass out. We'll find out. Like I said in my previous video, my goal is... Did I say that? No. Anyway, I don't have a brain. I do not have a brain at the moment. I'm just kinda going basically muscle memory. But, the goal is to get through, get 3 episodes today, 3 episodes tomorrow, and then get those edited for you guys over the next few days so that I can have one upload every other day.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Yes, that little tidbit will come back up later.
Nice.
Damn it.
Outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
I'd keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Can you care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Peragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Peragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Blowing yourself up?
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Peragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Peragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
I do love how, in this first conversation, you can just parrot back everything that Atten says, just about. This facility is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Sorry, tea sipping ASMR. I had heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. I personally like light side Revan, because it just kind of adds that layer of intrigue.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
And this is the point when you get to decide, is Revan a man or a woman? Let's go man this time. How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
See, that is a weird... That is a weird dialogue thing. 'Cause... reasons that I won't go into right now in full depth. But, like, that's a weird response. That is a really weird response, no matter how you look at it. Like, why did you want the Dark Lord to be female? Atton, is there something you're not telling us? Anyway. This discussion about Revan is pointless. I need to know what happened here.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
He's slow. He's cute, but he dumb. I don't know. This facility seems abandoned.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me your plan, and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here.
One thing first. The patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wanted to know if you knew anything, and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Alright, I'll let you out.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Alright, let's see who's awake? Ah, logs first.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean trouble.
Trouble. Alright, sorry for that cut there. Emergency wardrobe malfunction.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Comm systems. No response from the dorms. Oh, hello. As you access Hangar Bay 25, there is a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there is an utility droid? Is that the correct grammar there? I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. I don't know, if I have any English teachers in the audience, let me know. An utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? T3! Are you operational? They made T3 a lot cuter in this game. Like, in the first game, honestly, I couldn't talk to him. He was just... it was just that particular pitch grated on your eardrums. But in this one, he's actually bearable. Yeah. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbolifts? Is there some other way out of here besides the turbolifts? I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. And I get to be T3 again. Woo! Oh, got a journal entry. Neato. You're trapped. Da-da-da. Yep. I'm going to be mostly ignoring the journal, honestly, because, again, I am intimately familiar with this game. Must continue playing like a klepto, steal all the things. These people are dead, they don't need it anymore. I needed more! Yeah. And there's also... Ooh. Ah. And this also kind of provides motivation to really focus on making all of your party members as useful to you as you possibly can. Like, actually spending the time leveling them up manually. Because for large portions of the game, your party members are actually going to be the ones doing stuff. Like, you're going to be controlling them instead of your main character. Which is just neat, and I like it. Some of you may be wondering why I just ignored the hangar controls. Well, there is a method to my madness. And all will become clear soon. Die! Whew. Collect the remains off of the corpse. Something I should probably mention is that, this is an RPG, like, an older RPG, back when they actually, you know, had roles for different like, rather than it being, you know, actually controlling and swinging and hitting or firing the gun in a particular direction and it, you know, always going the way you want it to. It's more of it, like, if any of you guys are familiar with like D&D or other tabletop RPGs, it's basically that, but like computer simulated, and it all translates into the inconsistent anger that you see. I understand why some people don't like it, but also I understand the appeal. It's not just my sword is bigger than yours. It's I have. Oh, I should have read that. It's I have more skill, so more often I am going to succeed. So realistically, your stats have a much bigger impact on the effectiveness of your character than they would in other more recent RPGs where you can basically brute force your way through it if you're familiar enough with the game. Anyway. Purged the fuel lines and found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Yeah, that didn't work out for you, did it? Oh, oops. That's what I meant to do. I do not want to use the datapad. I want to close my menu. Oh well. Anywho. Sucks to suck, my dude. Ah, yes. Next challenger. Prepare to die. Not that I think I will die, but also I might die. Just those two. Aw, my friend. No. Cool, I got a flamethrower. Gotta play a game like a KOTOR. Yes. See, that's why I notice when games don't include the indication that a box is empty. Okay, so several parts have been removed from this console, and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. Despite the sabotage, however, the console's basic functionality was intended to be restored quickly by replacing the missing parts. Boop. Running diagnostic. Success. Access to Paragus emergency subsystems have been rerouted to a fuel depot computer terminal, and the connecting circuits have been burned out with a mining laser, preventing remote access. Damn. The damage cannot be repaired. You'll need to find the fuel depot terminal to activate the Paragus emergency systems. Failure. The door to the hangar bay where the Ebon Hawk lies has had its power conduit surgically removed. You cannot slice this terminal or make a workaround for it out of parts. You'll need to replace the original conduit in order to open it. That one opens. Logs. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate the asteroid field surrounding the mining colony. Without it, any vessel entering or leaving Paragus is in danger of being destroyed in the asteroid field. Boop. No. Logs. Contraband.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Uh-huh.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Ooh. Look at how pretty she is. Ta-da! I did a thing. Okay, and occasionally, a ranged character will go, you know what's gonna help me shoot at this enemy with my ranged weapon? I am going to go right up in his face, point the gun between his eyes, and shoot over his head. It's kind of unintentionally hilarious. There we go. Die! Do I have, like, armor and stuff? Yes, I do, actually. Should probably put that on. The music is just epic. And I love it. Oh boy. So, you guys might notice a stark drop in quality of, this area. It kind of looks like ass. Not gonna lie. But, yeah, that's part of the story. That's part of the, development hell story. I will let you guys look up on your own if you want to. This fuel line deposits fuel into docked ships. Since no ships are currently docked at the Peragus facility, it is sealed. There appears to be some sort of metal case lying inside the fuel pipe, but you can't make it out. Neat. Yeah, dead things. There's that. The droid's maintenance area has been sealed by the emergency lockdown. However, new programming has been introduced to keep it from opening even if the lockdown is cancelled. There's no way to shut down the field that you can see from this terminal. This means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from the hangar bay. And yeah, apparently there was a time when those force fields were supposed to open. But, I've said too much. Logs. Within the past day, a series of explosions within the Peragus mining facility has enacted an emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the area with force fields to contain the blast. It looks as if someone has been using the lockdown to systematically isolate select sections of the facility. Who could it be? Open hatch. Done. Look. There we go. What's gonna happen? Down he goes.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough, you know. No family, no husband.
Are you trying to anger me, or are you just an idiot?
Hey, I wasn't trying to...
Oh, there we go.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
It looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. Now be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Got it. See you soon.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
You have received a comm link. Party members or others may use it to contact you, to help you, or provide information. Yay! And my chest is all aglow. Because I am a good squish. Probably should have improved my computer use. These droids will no longer accept commands from any member of the mining facility except one. The ID designation matches the maintenance offers for this facility. It looks as if their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everything and everyone and everything in the facility. Defend. Yay! The droid has now been switched to defend any organic in the facility. If someone chooses to attack you, this droid will attempt to protect you. Good droid. Nice. You guys may be wondering why I'm running around switching all the droids to defend me when I'm about to leave this area. There is a reason. But I won't tell you exactly what's gonna happen, because that would be spoilers. We don't do that here. Yeah, I don't know. And there's none up here, because this is... yeah. Alright. And let's run back through the facility. Wahoo. Wahoo. And this door is now open. Yay! Very helpful. And I die a light down here. Barely. There's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there. Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
Damn it. I mean, good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Sounds like fun. Any advice on taking out these droids?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
But why must we govern intelligence? We have only the lowest brow of humor here. Alright, for right now I'm gonna switch over to the safety harness, because that is slightly more useful to me. Damn. Right.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot. If you have any skill with
Oops.
demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Understood. Dirt pie out. Okay, so my dim is not nearly high enough to pick this up. And it might explode. No, okay. Can I disable it? Oh yeah. Yes, I can. We'll do that for right now. Because the alternative is annoying. Broken droid. Yeah. Small door. Well, it is, but it isn't. Alright, friend. Patrol mode engaged. Once you end the session, the droid will begin patrol and destroy any enemies it encounters. Okay. Leave it alone. Friend! I will dance around friend's butt. Oh, friend is doing well, actually. Good job. I don't remember you being that tough. Oh well. Are you stuck? Good, he's coming with me. Walk around. There you go. There we go. Why did it suddenly give me an extreme close-up on the back of my head? How you doing, friend? Just gotta give him a nudge every now and then to remind him to keep moving. Oh. You! Come here, you little shit. Ooh, ooh. I'm going to die. Helpful. Going to go down the tunnel of death just yet. I have a corpse that has not yet been looted, and this must be rectified. I said I played this game like a klepto. I meant I played this game like a klepto. If it ain't nailed down, it's coming to me. I don't even care if I can use it. It is mine now. How am I doing? I think I'm regenerating. I think I am just like passively regenning. Health. Yes, yes I am. That's cool. Excuse me.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Understood. Dirt pie out. Cool, I already have a mining shield on. That's the energy, that's the mining. Alright, run. Whew. Let's see if I can do this first. a good thing that these droids have basically no awareness. Very helpful. What are you doing? What are you doing? Remember when I said that this game couldn't throw anything at me? Hello, friend, that appeared from nowhere. Let's level up. I don't know if I'm just going crazy or if there's actually a thumping noise. May or may not pick up on the video. I'm sorry if it does. Awkward pauses. There's no point picking that up. Yes, I need this in my life. Let's see. What can I do that will be helpful to me? I don't want to pick up anything right now that is only useful against organics, because you may have noticed I'm going to be going up against droids for a while. Let's go with the Zap Zap. I like the Zap Zap. Oh, I get two, right. And Force Push. Nice. Can I recover? Yes. Like, the first game had ridiculous requirements for picking up mines. Like, you had to be already... You had to have 10 demolition to pick up a minor mine. Minor is the... Oh. You're just gonna be annoying. Okay, no. This little shit. This is the one that needs to die. There we go. Yes, that hurt me, but gosh dang it, I hate those. Just so much. You have no idea the depth of my hatred. Who am I? How to get here? It's fine.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Noted. Understood. Dirt pie out. Atten does give lovely, helpful hints and tips. But also, I've played this game so many times, I don't really need them. I just enjoy listening to the dulcet tones of his voice. Run! Killed you just for the boots. Even though I just killed you just for the boots. I like boots, you know? They're my one joy in life. Droid. That's done. Droid command. Mine sealed doors. Here, no. There we go. Continue. That's what I wanted to do. Camera. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. Well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the Exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Someone has taken care to delete the record of this camera being placed. It is not listed on any of the work records. Ooh, the plot thickens. Okay. Let's just watch the carnage for a little bit. Ooh. What's that? You guys are not very good at killing each other. There you go. Okay, nope. Alright, who did it? You. I wonder if I can just like get out of their line of sight and then switch and hide. More or less just wait for them to kill each other. That one seems to be the last one standing in his corner. Yeah. Let's go. Guns blazing. Go. Yes, and this would be the door that's not a door. Because that would be too simple. Why did they include that door at all? Don't know. Sorry if I'm being a little bit too quiet, guys. I don't really have an excuse. I'm just kind of enjoying myself. For once. I'm not going to open this door. Oh! Oh, I did it! Oh my gosh. I did the thing. Cover. Ah, yes. For those of you who were with me for my Duncan and the Wisp LP, this would be the little section I was talking about. Like, yeah, no, this is not the section of this game that I would be trying to reference if I were putting a reference into my game. So I'm pretty sure pure coincidence. Pure coincidence. Or I'm crazy. Both are equally valid and equally possible.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
Trust me, whatever you detected, it's probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie. 'Cause not once have I ever encountered any negative effects for taking my time getting to that elevator. So if there is a timer at all, it is a very generous one. Oh, hello. You survived. I admire your tenacity, but I shall rectify the problem. Here we go. Not the deadly one. Let's go minor. Run away. Here we go. I too have no idea why that works. Just roll it. I suppose it's supposed to represent like a very strategically placed charge. Very small one. On the actual lock. Ooh, barely made it. Oh, my favorite part of Paragus. You guys are gonna think I'm a psychopath here in a minute. This man is dead.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Well, aren't I special? Ooh, and I've gone over time. I did not even realize. As much as I love talking to HK, as much as I love this section of the game, I'm gonna have to come back to it next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.